Geeta screamed silence.
Yeah, I had a very loud voice. Yeah.
Have.
Good.
आवाज बाहर को नहीं
Corrected.
आएगा. Silence. ये देखो. ऐसा होना चाहिए.
Radio Nasha.
Hi, Pari हूँ मैं from Radio Nasha. You know, yes,
That one only.
that one only. So you know, it's always dance मेरे दिल के हमेशा करीब रहा है. It's always been a dream कि मैं कोई dance show में जाऊँ. But beautifully, life has its own way of giving you what you want. मैं उस मंच पे नहीं पहुंच सकी, लेकिन उस मंच को मंच बनाने वाले डांस माइस्ट्रोस के सामने आज मैं आ चुकी हूँ. So I'm so happy to be sitting here. Of course, I've met Terence sir.
Yes.
He was here in in our studio.
Yeah.
मैंने डांस भी किया सर के साथ. Yes, I had the honor of dancing with him.
I'm dancing everywhere. That's I'm a dance monkey.
So it's going to be थोड़ा सा fangirl kind of interview. I'm sorry about that.
No, why should you be sorry? We love it.
But have you been starstruck ऐसे कभी भी ऐसा था कि यार एक बार इससे तो मिलना ही है लाइफ में?
हाँ.
किससे?
I always wanted to meet Govinda ji.
Oh.
Because for me, when he first came on screen, he did that, when he performed on street dance, I was like, I want to dance with him once. And then, as it's destined, there came a time when I actually sat next to him, we both judged the show
together.
with him.
You had not worked with him?
I had worked with him, but in like very, like,
Oh.
never got to dance with him, never got to interact with him. I did like one act for like 30 seconds where I entered, did and went out.
What did you do?
And now when I see that clipping, I'm
Did you
like,
put pom-pom in your hand?
no. I didn't have pom-pom. I came in and I had to kick some glasses of his which he had thrown down and walk out. And when I see that clipping now, I'm like, तो इसके लिए मैंने जा रही थी, and that was the only time when I had an interaction with him.
Wow.
But I think everybody knew that I was like crushing on him, and I had like the biggest. I think I wanted to meet this dancer in the industry.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Was it there for you, Kabhi?
No, when I came into the industry, are you asking me that or now?
No.
So, you know, I had not really watched movies very much. I came from a background where we didn't really watch movies. So I was not really exposed to that as much. But definitely, if you look at it, was I a fan of, like, who I felt was, oh my God, this is an amazing person. One was Mr. Bachchan, of course, and I think everybody can. Another was Madhuri Dixit. I mean, that smile, and especially for the Maharashtrian in me, I mean, she's, even today, I don't think there is anybody who comes even close to her.
I agree.
Every time I meet her, and we meet in school together because we are school parents. But, so when I do that also, and she looks at me and I'm like, you know, for 2 minutes, when there's a long gap, I tell her, you know, now I'm going to fangirl. For 2 minutes, let me look at you. Normal again. So, you know, and she's like, just laughs it
Brings
off.
that out in anyone. I think whoever
She
sees
laughs
her-
it out. I literally, every time I meet her after a certain gap, I always say, give me 2 minutes to just look at you. Then now you're the school mom and we can chat and whatever. But for me, she will always be the star. And so will Mr. Bachchan. He will always be the star.
Yeah. Terence sir?
I've never been a person who gets, overawed by people. I always see they're काम कर रहे हैं, हम भी काम कर रहे हैं.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm arrogant or cocky. It's just that, everybody's doing their job. And I see it for what it is. It's glamour, blah, blah, blah. And, and being in a school where, I was always one of the leaders and things like that, I kind of faced the same kind of adulation from the boys who wrote letters and said, I want to be like you and all that. So I had that. So it was never like that. But I became a fan boy after meeting somebody. And that is when Madhuri Dixit called me to train her to help her lose weight. And she came and she was in the house. And the first time I met her, she had put oil on her hair. Okay. And it was 6 o'clock in the morning. She opened the door with a beautiful smile. Okay. And I walked into her house. And generally you have this impression ki filmi logon ka ghar alag. And I come from a chawl, very simple, that kind of a boy. So I had this illusion. It was my first star client. Otherwise, everybody has come for my class. So having said that, I fell in love with her aura, her energy, her humility. And it was like she wanted to learn from me. I was only 22, 23, and she was already, all the big hits had already come out by then. So it was, I fell in love with the kind of aura she exudes and the humility and the patience she had, to kind of submit herself. After that, I said, this is a person to be. So humble, so down to earth, and the best thing is her mother. You know, is to come and she used to treat Madhuri like as though she's nobody. So, you know, we are thinking Madhuri is a
सारी
big
माँ
star.
एक ही होती है.
But, you know, she's like, hey, Madhuri, why have you not, you know, cleaned your room? Why have you not put your bed together? The middle classness of it all. No,
That's a Maharashtrian mother, let's put it that.
I think all mothers mostly are like that.
But, you know, that blew me away. That simplicity of that family and how real it was blew me away. And I became a fan.
Wow, interesting. Okay, on this note, I'm going to actually, you know, directly jump on to a fun game, which is, मैंने इसको एक नया नाम दिया. It's called Dance Charades.
Okay, lovely.
Because we let dance
She'll
do the
win.
talking.
Oh God!
So मैं आपको ये चिट्स है, इस पर गानों का नाम है, okay, and you have to pick a chit and explain the other chit कि वो गाना कौन सा है, सिर्फ hook step करके.
Number one. She'll be a win it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is
want memory
Dance
to hold the
Charades.
chit. Why you want to hold the chits now?
Come.
Because she doesn't want to do one.
She'll win it.
She will also.
She will not do one.
Oh, you will have to do it then.
हाँ, आपको explain करना होगा, आप देख नहीं सकते.
No. So he is explaining to her.
No, you have to explain to them.
We have to. I'm holding the chits.
I will hold.
What did I tell you? Smart girl. मेरे महबूब मेरे सनम शुक्रिया मेहरबानी करम.
Okay, next.
Next.
आप पिक करो ना. No.
Very smart. आइए ready आपके लिए. So she's new on the panel, so I can't say anything, and I have to be obedient because I love her.
I'm going to use this now.
पुराना जमाना.
प्रेम जाल
में मच गई तो प्रेम नगर में हो गई मेरी आशा. प्रेम ताल का देके ठेका,
प्रेम जाल पे मीने फेंका.
अरे जवान
बहुत जरूरी है. बहुत जरूरी.
You should have got this.
Yeah. Come on, you pick up no one. Chal na, try na.
I'm guessing now. I'm dancing also.
She's dancing and singing also.
Hello. You can't expect more.
Okay.
I just want to translate.
No, you can't. You have to do the hook step. You
I
can't
hope
say
so
it.
मुझे याद नहीं. अच्छा, I thought she's very good at it.
No, not necessarily. One second. Salman song. Towel wala song. मुझसे 4 दिन. जीने के 4 दिन. और बाकी
I've been doing this.
हाँ, हमको पता है ये गाना हम कर चुके हैं. बहुत मुश्किल से किया था. ये कौन है? ओह क्लासिक.
बहुत. I know this song.
किसे है?
I know this song.
एक और ना.
Come on.
Tama
No. I am a disco dancer.
अमिताभ बच्चन. अपने तो जैसे नहीं. हम
जुम्मा
दे दे.
मेरे को लगा था ये सबसे easy होगा. I thought this was easy.
We are Gen Z.
Wow, I have to do it again.
Yeah, you have to do again.
This is easy.
What is this?
Huh?
What is this? Chaiya, 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 chal chaiya, chaiya, chaiya. Yeah. Hey, no. किधर क्या? ओह, इजी. इजी है मोहिनी का डांस.
कभी इश्क लड़ाए, कभी इश्क लड़ाए, किसी डिस्को में जाए,
दिल में खाए, कोई देख लेना कहीं यहाँ, कोई घूम के आए हम. Chalo, ishq ladai, chalo, ishq ladai. You have lost the plot,
I can do more. I think.
Oh my God.
Bro, stop everything you had got now.
बस खत्म.
हे
Last
भगवान.
time आपका ही खत्म. देख लिया आपने सबने. नहीं?
मेरे को कहाँ से मेरे को याद नहीं नजर आ रहा स्टोरी. मेरे को मेरा चश्मा के बगैर I'm guessing now. हाँ, what is this? What?
You've done this song.
Okay, I have done this song.
Oh, I got it. I think.
कोई मिल गया, कोई दिल. I got it. Yes.
Okay, one last.
Last but not the least.
Oh, हाँ जी.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Who doesn't know these songs?
Absolutely.
लास्ट वाला क्या था? एक कर ही लो आप.
अच्छा.
एक आप कर लो चलो.
एक लास्ट वाला हो गया है. एक
नहीं,
लास्ट वाला
कर लो.
कर लो.
कर लो आप.
नहीं, मन नहीं आपका?
ना.
क्या बात कर रहे हो?
कैसे कर रहे हैं इसको?
अरे बहुत इजी है ये.
बता दो चलो.
ये वाला ऐसा वाला है.
कहो ना प्यारे.
Amazing. Okay, I'll just take 2 more minutes and I'll close this. Dancers and choreographers की ना एक अलग language होती है. Like boom, tak, boom.
That only happens when we are actually teaching, and I didn't even know the dancing language till like very recently, I think, in my career, that there was a 1 and 2 and 3 and ये and मेरे को पहले पता भी नहीं था. हमको मतलब 5, 6, 7, 8 भी नहीं आता. 1, 2, 3, 4 पे हम लोग जीते थे in my time. That's how we used to call it. And of course, in between we had like ta 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 ta. हम लोग बहुत कुछ बोलते थे ऐसे. What is your favorite?
What is your favorite?
I think boom chak, you know, boom chak, whatever the sound of the music.
हाँ, you normally try and take
clack, 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 pa-da-da-pa-pa, chak,
तो classy. Papa.
Whatever is the music,
को आता ही नहीं था.
with the instrumentation music, वो इसको हम लोग mimic करते थे. Catch that music, Bum ba boom chak, So it's that.
But it's really funny to watch when you think of
But
it.
you know, when you're dancing,
1, 2, 3,
sometimes you know there's a microsecond in between, and you have to catch that musical instrument. So you need that.
I want to ask you a question. आपने एक interview में कहा था that I found it much more easier to do songs with scenes than songs that needed dancing. Really?
Yeah. I'm not a trained dancer, so I learned on the job. जो अभी इस वक्त अगर if you come like that you'll be thrown out, but at that time people industry was kinder and they gave me a chance and I was allowed to learn on my job. So yeah, that has always been a nightmare because it's always been stressful, and when you're stressing about something you don't enjoy it. But scenes in a song has always been kind of my forte, I would say, or I was always comfortable doing that. And actually, if you're going to see that a lot of songs came in at that point of time, again, that whole telling the story through a song started coming back in. In fact, Farah brought that in very strongly and during the time that I began. So I had a lot of opportunity to do songs that were scenes. Especially if I have to mention one song, that would be my song in Zakham. It was a scene completely and it was beautiful.
Yeah. And Jo Hal Dil Ka is my all-time favorite. Like,
Jo Hal Dil Ka.
Sarfarosh.
I
can never get over.
Okay, I'll tell you why. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. It's because Major Saab songs were very beautiful and they all had scenes in them. The musicality, they had scenes. They were telling a story. And because for me, I love those songs also a lot.
Yeah. So India's Best Dancer Season 3, it's a fresh panel, so to say. I mean, you have been constant, but with ma'am, it's a fresh panel, and I wish you all the very, very best.
Thank you so much.
I'm sure कि हमेशा की तरह इस country से talent आने वाला है. All the more this year because the level has just, I think, gone up. So all the best.
Thank you.
For inspiring
so
me,
much.
motivating me to dance all the time.
Thank you so much.